Hello, hello, hello. Just when I thought I wasn't going to do a live today, I couldn't sleep. So I've come live. If you watch this in the replay, tell me some of your best products of 2019. Cheeks, blush, highlighter, foundation, all that good stuff. I'm just noticing I sound really congested. I think it's kind of, hey, Lisa, I think it's kind of cute though. I think this stuff is evaporating. I think it's kind of cute. Hi Lisa. Hi Lisa. Lisa and Lisa. LL. LL. Hey Tammy. So since I had taken a nice 3.5 hour nap, I was trying to go back to sleep. I didn't think I was gonna do this, but I'm awake. So I said I might as well go live. Oh my god. My face is so tight right now from blowing my nose and stuff. Yes, this is my sexy voice. This is my sexy voice. Don't you understand it? Hey, Karen. I'm feeling very Lauren Bacallish right now. Let me put something on my lips because they look dry. They look dry and cakey. Let's just try to do something with them. It's like all around here from blowing my nose. It's like all not good. I'm not gonna put all that stuff on. I'm just gonna put some eye cream on and some hyaluronic acid. I think that'll be good. Okay, so we're gonna talk about face products today. I just go get this. I'm gonna knock this out right now. We're gonna do the best of 2019. I'm gonna start out with face products because I thought about it. I said I don't have a lot in all the categories because I didn't buy a lot of certain things. Now, do I have everything out? I absolutely do not. So we just gonna ramble through my stuff, and we will make this happen. Hey, Lou, I'm about to call you Lou. Am I feeling better? Sort of, sort of. I'm feeling a little better. I started taking NAC, which is an amino acid that helps to break down the mucus in your lungs. Doctors prescribe it for bronchitis because it helps to break down mucus. So I'm using that right now. Yeah, I ain't putting on no serums. Oh yeah, they ain't little. Them big ass petri dishes. They're bigger than me. Okay. And it was a long day today. So I think I'm just gonna put some hyaluronic acid on my face right now because it's really feeling dry and tight. Even though I do have my, even though I do have my Genifique, I love this stuff. Who am I playing with? I'm putting this on, and then my hyaluronic acid. Because Genifique, I need to stop playing and just going to pay for her because I do like her a lot. I like her a lot. She was my first high-end serum that I ever bought. Did I buy her? Yeah, I did buy her. I gotta wait till Nordstrom's has their summer sale though, because I missed it because I ain't had no money. But I'm gonna make sure I have money on my. I'm gonna pay off my more. This is Lancome. This is Advanced Genifique. Hold on, I'll show you in a second. Um, trying to press it in. Um, this is the Genifique, Advanced Genifique Youth Activating Concentrate. It's really good. This is my very first high-end serum that I ever bought. But I need to wait for the Nordstrom sale in the summertime because they usually have two of them at a great price. It's like you could get two of them almost for the price of one. And so that's what I'm going to try to drag this out, you know. but it does help with the wrinkles and stuff. It does have that firming, tightening feeling to it. Okay, so let's just go on. Let's get into this. Okay, so let's go ahead and start talking about products. So I'm gonna be doing the best of, and I decided to break it down because I know people. Here's the thing I've noticed on YouTube: everybody tries to do it the way people say you should. Um, I haven't seen a. Well, I got this in a holiday set. Let me tell y'all how I got this. I told y'all I bought B this Lancome set for $68. Well, it wound up being like $100 I spent. And in it was this and a full size eye cream. So I gave her the case. So I gave her the case, and I should show y'all this case because the case is so pretty. I'm gonna get it one day and show y'all this. And it had the palette, it had the 3 lipsticks, it had eye makeup remover, it had a brush, and it has something else in there, and mascara and stuff, and primer, all full size. So I kept that, and I gave her the case with everything else in it. Cause she 29, she don't need no. Yeah, it was like if you spend $39, you could get this for $68. I got rosemary in here. I don't want to eat the rosemary. Right. So usually at sale time, Lancome, and Nordstrom does like a really good Genifique sale. Like they'll do like 2 of them for $100 and something. And now this is the smallest one. And they usually have like the 2 nice size ones. They're normally $100 a piece, and you get 2 of them. So I gotta start looking for that again. It's usually during that semi-annual sale. So I gotta figure out when the next one is. Okay, so let's talk. Yes. So let's talk primers. So we're only talking about things that I got in 2019. Not the best of, but the best of 2019. Hold on, let me blow my nose. And I, unlike other people on YouTube, I'm gonna be honest with myself. If you try a lot of products, trying to say, oh, this is the number one, is kind of ridiculous to me. I'm just being honest. Because there's quite a few things that I think are really good. I think a lot of things were really pretty damn good. Now, of course, when I hit the eyeshadows, we're going to be here for a minute. I ain't going to do that many, though. So I'm not one to say I have to just give you 10. I'm going to give you what I got. And when it comes to primers, certain areas I just didn't buy a lot of. I just didn't. But I will show you the things that I have bought and what I really liked. Not everything, of course, but the things that are really stand out. Like I can think up and say, yup, that's what I like. Yup, that's what I like. So I'm going to show y'all. And honestly, I didn't buy a lot of primers this year because I have a basket motherfucking full of them. And I am determined in 2020, I'm going to get through them. Right. I am going to get through them. I am not going, this is not going to stay like this, fam. Because I tend to, you tend to like rotate through stuff. I'm trying to get rid of some of this shit and say, okay, do I really like it? Is it really worth me buying again? Because it's like you wind up, it's like you move on to the next one. When you do stuff like this, and this is real talk, you tend to move on to the next thing. And it's like, did you really like it? Okay. And so I'm not going to rush, I don't rush anyway, but it does take time to release. Yeah, because it's like the way it works is like, oh my God, the new thing is in, let me get it, let me review it. But then you never go back to when you got the stack of shit. And that's why all these people who are on YouTube are doing the whole, oh my God, I'm overwhelmed. Well, because you have now gone on to the next thing and you've just let the shit sit here and linger. And so I'm trying not to let things linger and actually use them. So I have put myself on a foundation hiatus until I use up at least 3 of them. And then, you know what I'm saying? It's just too much. Um, right, Lisa. I really don't. But here's 3 that I honestly could say I like, and they do stuff that I bought this year. Okay, so this one is for matte. Is the Becca Evermatte Poreless Priming Perfector. Oh my goodness. Now, oh my goodness. Let me tell you this. I'm using it sparingly, but I am going to buy it again. I wish that Becca would, they would do a 5-time multiplier on Becca products. I would run and buy this. This honestly does matte the shit out of my skin. If you have oily skin, now this is dimethicone, so if you don't like the silicone feel, this ain't for you. But if you don't mind the silicone feel on your face, I promise you this sucks your skin. And it is not super it's not super drying. But if you are oily and you need some mattness underneath your foundation, and you trying to keep, especially if you doing like something where you going, hey, you, right. Okay, so I got something for you though, Lisa. This thing makes it just all worthwhile if you're oily, because it does prime and it does like, and it does blur your pores. It does, it hits all the bells and whistles if that's what you need. It really does. And this is like, for me, like, okay, I'm trying to keep my face together for the next 10 hours, or I'm going to do something really special. This is the primer for that. Now, honestly, I talk shit about this thing, but I do like it. This is the Catrice Cosmetic 1 Minute Face Perfector. I'm going to see if they still have these, because honestly, I might get a backup of this. And I'm not a backup kind of girl. But this is that stuff right here. This is this right here. Now, I know this is crazy, but it really does work. Now, I will say that the color is, they shouldn't know. They should have an indifferent complex, fair, medium, light. They should have it in fair, medium, light, because they say it doesn't, but it does change your skin complexion, and it does not adapt to any skin tone. No, it does not. That's a lie. But if you can use it, oh my God, it does do a very, it does, it blurs out all imperfections. It really does. And it is mattifying, but not to the level of this. So like this is the everyday kind of matting, where this is super strength matting. And so it really does do the matting process for you, and it blurs everything. Yes, it's only in this one color, and they say this is, and it is not, because when I was putting it on in the summertime, you could definitely see there was a difference in my skin tone. Now, of course, if I put it on now, it's not such a difference, but no, it's not, and like on someone fair, it'll make you a little bit darker. So they need to do a light one. This one would be for medium, and one for a deeper skin tone. But Catrice is not known for that, so we'll see what happens. Then, now, I know I've talked about this, and I don't know if this is 2018 or the beginning of 2019, but we're going to talk about it again. This is the Ulta Beauty Youthful Glow Primer Serum. This is good if you have dry skin. It has hyaluronic acid in it. It has blueberry, it has fruit extracts. So it's a really good primer for making your skin feel good before you put it on. I'll show you how it is. I have a backup of it now. It's just like this little pinky stuff. I'll show you. It's like the little pinky stuff. And then when you put it on, it's liquidy, but it makes you feel, no, this is the Ulta Beauty brand. It runs at $18, but with Ulta Beauty, only buy from them when they're doing a sale. And usually they do buy one, get one free, or buy two. And a lot of times they put this on sale. But what it does, it makes your skin look so pretty. It's something about it, gives a slight glow, but not too much. And it just really does add moisture. Like, I like this for now. Like I'm an extra old hoe, you know what I'm saying? So it gives you a glow. Um, it gives you a subtle glow to the skin. So what I normally use this with, just being honest, I will put on a mattifying primer and let that sit for a minute, and then put this on when I'm being just extra. And then it's like I've got the matte, but I still got a glow. Yeah, Ulta has some really nice things. We do kind of sleep on them, but they do have some really good things. Yeah, because see, I've got some other primers that I'm going to be honest with. I'm like, they're all right. So those are the three best that I tried this year, because I have tried some other ones. And they're just, meh. I'm going to use them up, but it's not, I don't care about them. So those are the three right there. Okay. Foundations. I slowed down on my foundations, but I did try quite a few. So here are the ones that I really like. I'm trying to remember which ones were 2019, because some I don't remember. Okay, Karen, don't act like you know me. Don't act like you know me. That's gonna be the last one I talk about though, because we know which one is my favorite. Y'all know which one is. Okay, y'all know. Okay, so what y'all know two of my favorites. Hey, wait a minute. One of them is missing. Hold on. One is missing though. So let me go get it. It's in my makeup bag. I know I should grab that thing. I'm trying to go in order of use. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm back. I couldn't go to sleep. It was a surprise live. Okay, so we're gonna talk. Okay, there should be two of these foundations that y'all know that I'm gonna talk about. But let's just talk. Okay. There should be two you all should know about. Now, first off, okay, so there's a couple of things we're gonna talk about. Let's just talk about a couple of things. We're gonna first talk about this things right here. We're gonna talk about these first. Let's talk about the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. Here we go. Boom. Okay, so this is not a foundation, but kind of a foundation. So you know, there's a few things you could do with this, because this was kind of like one of those nebulous things that you didn't quite understand until you got it. So Flawless Filter is a couple ways you could wear it. You could wear it just on the high points as a very subtle highlighter, or if you are like me, I put it all over my face, and then and here's the deal. If you can just wear it like that, and it'll give your skin this subtle glow, and it'll be very, very beautiful. I think it's really good in like the springtime for me, or fall or something. Even in wintertime when because I'm more deep coverage. You know, you're trying to cover this shit up in wintertime and in cold weather. But in summertime, this is beautiful. You know, if you just want to run out and have a glow to your face, yes, and you just want to wear it, you could do that. Or the way I normally do it is I put it on, and then I put on my foundation, and it gives your skin this subtle glow that looks really super healthy and unexpected. Oh, like, and no one and it doesn't, and, you know, it's just beautiful. You can then do it on the tops as highlighter if you want to, but I go with other highlighters. But like, honestly, I will rock this with some. Don't fuck with me. And then, of course, my dupe for this, and there's another dupe that everybody talks about, but this is the dupe that I love, is the LA Girl Luminous Glow Skin Illuminator. Nope, it does not emphasize lines. Right, it's dewy without looking shiny. This does the same thing. I love my flawless filter. Love it, love it, love it. And I will buy more of this because I do love it. But I also love this LA Girl Luminous Silk. So when I'm in a cheap mood, it's the LA Girl Luminous Silk. If you're not willing to spend the $45, I'm telling you, I did. I will it will work. It works the same way. It'll give you that same luminosity. It's not quite as dewy, but it still gives you that beautiful luminous sheen to the skin. So I will suggest this, but if you feeling her, go and try the Hollywood Flawless Filter. The LA Girl comes in three. Um, it comes in a lighter one, the medium one, and this one. This is the one I just bought, which is Sunlit, which is the deeper one. And then this is the one that I normally use. This is Afterglow. And then they have one a little bit lighter. But like Afterglow and this, on me, almost the same exact thing. So love it. Love it, love it, love it. Had to throw those in there because, we got to talk about them. I got that then. Okay, so let's talk foundations of 2019. Let me grab the ones I want to talk about. Okay. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Charlotte Tilbury has more shades, so it can be more. Charlotte Tilbury, of course, has more shades, so it can be, better. You can find one that's better suited to your complexion. But like, y'all know I'm BGB, so I can usually find something. So now let's get into foundations. I guess I'll start with drugstore foundations because I don't have a lot of them. Because I'm that bougie asshole. No, seriously. Just joking. Okay. Let me find what I'm looking for. Okay. Here's the three I want to show y'all. Okay. Stick foundation. I'm not a stick foundation girl. Never really liked them. But this Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation stick is lovely. I don't like the Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation. The liquid, I do not like it. It's too thick. It's too much. I just don't like it. It feels like a mask on my face. However, the foundation stick is so nice and it doesn't break up. It's really good, especially in the wintertime. It doesn't break up. It has the coverage. You can do you can build up to a nice medium coverage because we know that I am not a full coverage girl. I prefer medium coverage because I don't mind my imperfections showing through. But, I guess people say my face ain't that imperfect, even though I see every imperfection. Speaking of that, let me put some hyaluronic acid on while I'm sitting here talking. Okay. So I do like that one. Look, I still got the Wet n Wild one I ain't used yet. I have got to try that. See what I'm saying? I got the Wet n Wild ones, y'all. I still ain't used them. Is that sad? Okay, I'm gonna have to make a concerted effort to use that thing this month. Especially while everybody trying to give away all their makeup. You need bundle, hush up. So I see 12 people. I'm gonna need people to talk. So anyway, I have not tried the honey one yet either. I had to find it again because I misplaced some things. But it's in here. Okay, so anyway, let me go back. Okay, so let me go back. So this is really a good foundation stick. Really, like I said, I was really pleasantly surprised by it because it's not as thick as the Conceal and Perfect, but it gives a nice coverage. It doesn't break down. It lasts for like at least 8 hours, so it's really nice. Now, I finally tried this, and this is the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. What was I doing with myself? What was I doing with myself? This stuff is awesome for $6. Now, I have tried some, and now I really don't like them. I'm not a fan of the Photo Focus by Wet n Wild. I'm going to try them again, maybe. But I mean, like certain things that everybody loves, I found that I really don't like them that much. But Elf Flawless Finish Foundation is exactly what it says. Hi, Londa. It is flawless. It gives a great finish to the face. It is, you know, if you have oily skin, because we know I got combination skin, it is going to hit all those bells and whistles. And they have a decent shade range. It's not perfect. They could add to it, but it's pretty decent. And so I use Almond, which is medium with peachy undertones. Photo Focus smells like paint, but what I also found out is after I really started noticing and looking at it, it gets cakey. Um, you know, it looks really nice in the beginning, gives you a really great finish, but it gets cakey and it does smell like paint. You know, I can get past the paint smell because I like the smell of paint. Y'all, I told y'all I'm kind of crazy like that. I like the paint smell. You know, I like the smell of paint. It's just a thing. Paints, markers, bleach, all that kind of stuff. Okay. Now, where's my other one? I had this. Oh, and here's the last one. Right. Okay. Girl. I have, Lisa, I have the Wet Wild Sticks. I still haven't used them. They're still sitting here. They have like been sitting at the bottom. I got to do that too. The next thing is I got to go through here, pull out the stuff I haven't been using. So now this one was, I didn't expect it, but this Maybelline Dream Urban Cover. Anastasia, you know that's the truth. Um, it that really hurt my heart knowing that was going on. You know what I'm saying? Now I can't go. I got like because I plan on taking water aerobics. So now if I smell the chlorine, I'll be like, what old woman peed in this thing? Because you know it's the old people come in before me. But anyway, this is, it has broad spectrum SPF 50. It is supposed to be like a dupe for the It Cosmetics CC cream. Now, I have not tried the It Cosmetic CC cream, the one for matte. I haven't tried that. I did try the original. I will say that I like the coverage on this better because the It Cosmetic one can, you know, it can border on messing, you know, being very okay, I got you. It doesn't smell because someone peed, but that they messed me up. Yeah, it's so thick. It's really, it's cumbersome to work with. This is a much lighter formula. It glides on your skin. It gives you that finish that you're looking for. So I like it. I really do. I really do. Um, okay. Exactly. Now that it's in my head, no matter what you tell me, I'm still gonna believe that. So and it's inexpensive. It's Maybelline. It, I know they say it's up to full coverage. I do it at a light medium. The thing about things like this though is that I have 310 sun beige, by the way. Is that when you get these kind of things, you can kind of go overboard. So take it in small doses and you know build up your coverage. But it really does give you a nice finish. Lasts all day, doesn't break on my skin, um, and it doesn't look like you're wearing makeup. You know, at this point in time, we don't have to look like we have on makeup. You know, right? It's really easy to go overboard because you don't have a pump. So you got to be careful with it. So just dab out a little, put it on your face, blend it out, see how it looks, then dab it out because it doesn't have a pump. You know, that pump kind of regulates you. With no pump, it's a willy-nilly situation. Willy-nilly situation. So be careful with it. Now, yes, I heard about that one. I gotta try that one. Hitting into the higher end ones. This is the Clinique Even Better. This I got. I know. Okay, I got. You know how I'm trying. You know how I feel about Physicians Formula, because you know. Okay, they wasn't made for folks with melanin of any sort, even me. Now, I didn't think I was gonna like this, but it was a freebie. It was one of those diamond perks. And what color did I get? I got toasted wheat. This is definitely a, I don't know if I can wear it now, but it was definitely beautiful in the summertime. This is toasted wheat, and it is really, it was better than I expected it, because I'm not a Clinique person. Clinique is one of those brands that bore me and I never buy from. I know people be talking about their cheek pops and all that stuff, but I'd be like, yeah, whatever. I got cheap products. Fuck you, I don't need you. But I tried this because they had it out and it was freebie, and I tried it and I was like, oh wait, it's a nice, beautiful medium coverage. Doesn't it's good, for oily combination skin. It doesn't break down too much. The thing I look at is, okay, does it look good after like 6 or 7 hours? It still does. And it doesn't cake up. And now, of course, caking up also has to do with how you apply things, you know, how you apply things, how powder, how you set. But if you know what you're doing, you should be able to get a good coverage on it, and it's not going to cake up all day. I think sometimes, and let's just be honest, it's like so many people err on the side of, when they're trying to do this kind of stuff, especially as they get older, they err on the side of too much. You actually don't need to put that much powder on your face. You really don't. You need to do a light dusting and buff it in. You don't have to do it like Mel, you know. You don't have to do it like Mel or Jax or anybody like that who puts on this shit and leaves it on there and bakes it on, because real talk, we are over 35, 40, most of us, some of us 50, and that just is not a good look on any of us. So you need to be doing powder and buffing it in. That whole baking thing, that is for drag queens. That is for stage. That is for somebody who's going to be on stage, Um, see, that's the thing. The spectrum is so crazy, because some things, aren't pale girl friendly and they're not dark girl friendly. So it's like, these companies, the outliers, they really don't take care of. And that's what everybody has to understand. It's not just about women of color, it's about women of any color that isn't in the medium range. See, I'm just at the end of medium, so I can usually find something. Okay, right, 50 shades of medium. So if you can find your color, this is a good one. All right, next up is the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion. Now, here's what I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna say the Laura's Flawless Fusion, and which we know is coming to Ulta. I think it's online at Ulta now. And if you are dry, I've actually tried the Flawless Lumiere. I've tried them both. They are both good. Of course, I had to go back and get the Flawless Fusion, because even though the Lumiere was beautiful on my skin in the beginning, it was truly made for somebody with drier skin, because I look like, I look greasy. You could like cook chicken on my face in 2 hours. But when I first put it on, it was flawless. It was beautiful. This is definitely, this is like a medium to full coverage foundation. They do have, I forget how many shades they have of this. They do have a good shade range. And this, now for the Flawless Fusion, that's exactly what it is. This is Flawless Fusion. It's got and it's it's not an ultra matte. It's more of a satin matte, which then allows your skin to look healthy as opposed to over dry. So if you're one of those people who likes that ultra matte, this is not for you. I don't really go for ultra mattes, but if you want a nice satin finish, you will find that this has a great finish for you. And like I said, I tried the Flawless Lumiere. If you are dry skin, I would suggest it's a nice one. It'll make you, because it does have a dewiness to it. It was just my skin couldn't take the dewy and my personal dewy. The dewy of that and my personal dewy was too much. Because when I first put it on, it had a beautiful satin finish. I mean, it looked beautiful. I just looked like you could cook chicken on my face. But yeah, so, and that's what I'm saying. You know how people are like, well, I tried to do it and I had to take it back. Okay, here's, I'm here to say that yes, I bought the dewy one. It was not something that could work for me, but somebody who has dry skin, I think would be lovely on. This is the one that works for me, which is the Flawless Fusion. It's a really great shade match. And that ain't always the truth. That's a hit or miss. But the foundation, the coverage, the wear time on it, the things that really matter, because when it comes down to shade range, that's personal. Can you find what you have? Sometimes you can't. Right. You know, we getting there, Tammy. We getting there. But it really is a really beautiful finish. This is something that I would wear if I was going out. If I really need that long-term coverage on my face that's gonna last all day, still look beautiful, not break down, things like that. Boom. This is where we're going with it. Now, this is one. There's the last two y'all have heard about over and over again. So just bear with me, okay? The Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Blurring Powder Foundation. Now, Makeup Forever does 25% off quite a bit. I'm waiting for the next one because I need to get my winter colors. I need them to do another 25% because they tripping. I'm tripping. They tripping on me. But this right here. Now, I love the Matte Velvet Skin. That was on my 2018 best of. The liquid foundation. The Matte Velvet Skin, the liquid is gorgeous too. The Matte Velvet Skin is gorgeous too. But this blurring foundation took me out. This is so good. Now, I have always been a MAC, and I keep it on tap. I keep it here. You know what I'm saying? This is my holy grail, which is the Studio Fix. MAC Studio Fix, I have been using for over 20 years. And this is these are the types that you can honestly wear as a very lightweight foundation, but this has more coverage. You put this on, this is, let me tell you, Anastasia, if you're looking for like a day of more light coverage where you just gonna want to go out the door, this shit is love. It actually, now you can set your face with it, but you can honestly put this on and wear it as a foundation, and it is going to give you coverage. Wow, that's nice. It will give you coverage and it will last almost as good. Like if you put it on and you do everything and you set it, I'm just trying to help y'all out with this. I know people, the hype is real and the hype is honest, because I bought this before it became hyped out. I happened to be on there, and when it first released, nobody was talking about it. They had a 25% off sale. I was buying me some Matte Velvet Skin, and I saw this was new and came out. I said, "Oh, let me try it." I was like, "Let me try it," and I tried it, and I was like, "What kind of beautiful madness is this?" It is. I carry this in my bag. Listen, this is my, I need to get out, I need to get out. I need to go on it. And, I'm just trying to get something on real quick, especially in the summertime. Buff this on my skin, throw a little blush on, set this, just spray it with some setting spray to bring it down. This stuff will last almost all day. I'm just telling you. Yes, it is. Yes, it is better than Too Faced. Yes. And The other one that I love, that it was in one of my best stuff, is the Laura Geller. You know, I use the Baked Balance and Brighten. I love this one too, but this one is killing y'all. This one is killing y'all. Killing. Now, going to my last foundation. And many of you know what I'm about to pull up. Oh, sorry. The Urban Decay Stay Naked has taken me out. The Urban Decay Stay Naked. I haven't tried the Anastasia one. That's on my list once I get through some. This right here is the most beautiful skin-like finish that I have ever that I've tried in a long time. It beats Giorgio Armani, the Luminous Silk, all of that. I love those. Still wear them. Everything else. But this Stay Naked is like that everyday foundation. You need your skin to look good, and you need it to last all day, and you need it to be skin-like. When I put this on, it doesn't even feel like I have foundation on. Don't you love that we can get foundation that feels like that now? Remember, we old enough to remember when foundation was like, no, I don't want that on my skin, because it felt like you had a mask on. It makes you feel like you had a mask on. Baby. I'm thinking about it too, Tammy, because I'm like, you know, you want this shit. But I know there's going to be another 20% coupon. So by the time I'm done with this, there should be another 20% coupon. So I should be good. But this right here, if you have not tried the Urban Decay Stay Naked, you need to go and try it. It's got combination skin. I don't break up at all in this. I look at my face. It does not break up. Once it's set, baby, it is good. Now, when it comes to concealers, I really didn't buy that many this year. That's why I got to get through them, because I have too many. I have way too many. And it's like, okay, girl, you got to get rid of some of these. I want to try some new ones, but I feel like this. If you have some decent concealers, why rush out to try the new ones? You know, at this point, I just need to start using them. I haven't used the new, let me tell y'all, I have not used the new concealer that goes with the Stay Naked, because I have the Naked Skin. And that's when they was doing them half price, and I bought a whole bunch of these motherfuckers, and I'm going to use them up because I do like it. So I'm hoping that the new one is as good as this one, because real talk, I have been using them, and it's a good complete coverage. It's got full coverage, very lightweight, very hydrating. So I'm trying to use these up before I actually try the new one, because I have 2 of these, or 3. I don't know. I got a bunch of them, because they kept going half price and I kept buying them. So I honestly, I did not try. I'm looking. I didn't even try any. Oh man. Okay, so we got to work on that, Lisa. I have not tried that many concealers, and I did not try any of the higher end ones at all. Why? Because I felt like I had stuff that I like, so I haven't been rushing out to get it. But I did try these. Better let it. Okay, we're scared for you. The L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. This is very good. And then we have the Milani Conceal and Perfect Longwear. The Milani Conceal and Perfect Longwear, I swear to you, is the dupe for the Too Faced. People say this one is, but I find that this one is truly the dupe for the Too Faced. I love the Too Faced, but this is just as good as the Too Faced. Now, the thing is, if you actually think about it, and you want to get the Too Faced, and you're looking at this kind of stuff, you might as well go and buy this, you know, because it'll cost you about the same because you're getting a half ounce of this, whereas this is like normal standard, which is 0.17, which actually means that you're spending about the same amount if you actually bought the, you know, it's going below zero tonight. Dang, it's cold up there. I mean, it's cold out here, but it ain't that cold yet. So I'm saying that, you know, if you want that and you can, if you got $29, you might as well go on and buy that because actually it works out to the same thing if you're just using one concealer. But I will say this is a really good concealer. I didn't like the original ColourPop concealer. It was terrible. It was like Tarte Shape Tape. I can't fuck with it. Don't mess with it. But these work really well because they're still creamy. They're not too drying. They do cover. Now, of course, I'm gonna crease because I have some lines under my eyes. This whole notion that you're not gonna crease is ridiculous. The only thing that's gonna happen is you might not crease as fast. So these don't crease that fast if you put it on right. So, you know, the reality is this whole I'm gonna get rid of my creases is unrealistic. I have not used it. B uses it. Dang, Lisa, it's really cold up there. B uses it and she likes it. She's always used that one though. But B has oily skin, so remember that. Okay, so we've gone through that. We've gone through primers. We've gone through that. Now let's get to face products. Let's get to some face products. Let's talk bronzers first because I don't have that many new ones. I haven't bought that many new ones, and I'm only going to talk about things that you can purchase right now. So I'm going to talk about these. Oh, and this. Oh, and this. Okay. So I'm going to talk about these four. Yeah, I'm going to talk about these four. Ah, shoot. I'm trying to remember when I bought that one. No, I bought this one too. Yeah, I did. Okay, so I got a couple more. Okay. A couple that I like. You own zero bronzers. Girl, okay, but let's talk about bronzers. Now, I'm not a contour girl. I'm just more of a bronzer as they call it, girl. So I don't have put some more eye cream on. So I don't have contours per se, even though they kind of work the same for me. Cause I'm just like I'm not doing three steps. I gotta consolidate. So I like bronzer better, so I just use it. And the thing is that don't you hate when stuff that has a pump gets that little thick piece? And I'm gonna use it all. That's the only thing, but that's because I lost the top. Okay. When you lose the top and actually no, I got some with tops on where you got that pump and then it starts to harden up and then you get that thick piece. Okay, hold on, let me blow my nose. Oh my goodness, hold on, I'm gonna keep blowing my nose. So who's in here? I see 19 people. Okay, let's talk bronzers. I have a mix. So we're gonna talk about the Jouer bronzer. Now, this bronzer, right? Exactly, the hard lump. Yes. Okay. Now here's what I'm gonna say. I like this, but it isn't what it says it is. So this is supposedly for medium to deep. This is their bronzer duo. This is for medium to deep, and this is some bullshit. So I can use this one, and I like the consistency. I like the way it wears, but this is not medium to deep. And so then they have the fair to light. So that's just telling you how it works. But if you can use them, they are very nice. Because I was about to return them, then I saw this one was nice. I was like, okay, I can use this because it's medium to deep in the it's medium to deep for the more Nordic ladies of Caucasian descent. So if you can see this, just imagine what the fair to light looks like. So, because I can use this right now in January, no, it's cold as hell, I have absolutely no color, that's when I can use this one. But like I said, I do like it, so I keep it. But I'm just here to say that it is not what it says it is. So if you got any type of color, don't buy that damn thing. Now, this is Winky Lux, and Winky Lux has a decent we're sleeping on Winky Lux. Winky Lux has some good shit. This is theirs. This is in mocha, and I love this thing. It does smell like coffee. They actually have a deeper one now. It's called espresso. So they have and they have a lighter one. So when I first got this is the only one they had. But now they have exactly. You gotta go on their website. They have everything. I said I gotta get more Winky Lux because I like them. And actually we've been to a Winky Lux store, me and Lisa. So they just annoy me in there, but this is so nice. It is a cool tone bronzer. So if you're looking for something that is cool tone, because I prefer a cool tone bronzer primarily, or neutral to cool tone. A nice neutral one. This is pretty neutral, and it wears well on the skin. Now let me say, right I'm gonna say this though. When it comes down to this, whenever I'm using this, I'm not gonna keep saying, "Oh, it doesn't skip, it wears well," because that's what I'm looking for. So that's automatically. If I love it, this is part of the reason why. But this right here was much better, and the coverage is nice. It hits me correctly. And I know you can't really tell because it's a bronzer, but you see it's a nice, beautiful, cool, neutral tone. Not too gray. So it's more neutrally on the skin, and it really looks well. It really enhances without being too much. Milani has this silky matte. This is in Sunkissed. This is a really nice bronzer. If you're looking for, a nice cool tone bronzer. This is the medium one. It's okay. This is more like this time of year. So it's not as deep as some that I have, but you gotta have the ones that are for the wintertime and for the summertime. So this is about the same. This one is a little bit lighter, but it wears, yes, these are all matte. These are all matte ones. These are not, when it comes down to them, I tend to go for mattes. So these are all matte. I do have some that have some luminous to them, but not too much. But these are just the ones from 2019. Then I have, this one was such a surprise because I don't even know why I bought this damn thing. But this is the Flower Beauty Heat Wave Luminous Bronzer. Now hear me out. It really ain't that luminous. And we know I don't like whirly swirly. But it's something about this whirly swirly that makes me happy and works really well. It's got this beautiful neutral because it's not too gray. It's not too orange. And even though it's luminous, it's not super glowy. So it looks really pretty on the skin. This one is in Sunrise. So it gives you a slight sheen, but not that much. So it's really beautiful. And like I said, we know I don't like whirly swirly. Laura Geller has taken me to the whirly swirly dark side. That Laura Geller, once I got them Laura Geller blushes, it took me to the whirly swirly dark side. And I've been dabbling in it. But anyway, this was a really good one. So if you haven't tried it, go ahead. Now, one I haven't tried, and before you ask me why it's not here, still haven't gotten the Fenty ones. I've been meaning to try the Fenty ones, but I don't go to Sephora enough. Next up is this one. This is Prime Beauty. Now, here's what I'm gonna say. This is made for women of color because this is the lightest one. And it is too dark for me. I cannot wear this now. In the deepest of summer with a tan, I can make it work. I can make it work. However, this time of year, no, Lou. The thing with these, they do have a slight red tint to them. They have like a reddish undertone to them, but it is beautiful. So with a light hand, I can use this. Not at this time of year because I look like I've been punched in the face, but I do love it. And it's really, they're very silky, just a nice little matte bronzer to just, they hit all the bells and whistles I need. Okay. So those are the bronzers. All right. Let's do it. Why is this over here? Oh. When you look around, you're like, why is this here? Okay. Oh, when I do my eyeshadow collection, I'm going to have to do it on my island because it's just too much, man. It's too much. That way I can get through it. Okay. So bronzers are done. Let's talk highlighters. Right. Yeah. That's the thing. Everybody else like, oh my God, if you're light-handed with things, you can make them work. It's just some things ain't gonna work, but a lot of things will work. They really will. Okay. So let's talk highlighters. And we're gonna talk about the ones I really love from this year. Not all the ones I got, but the ones I really love. Okay. It's that one. This is definitely in the bunch. Okay. This one is definitely in the bunch. Okay, so I'm only gonna take out a few. So let's discuss them. Oh, okay. Let's go through some. All right, so here we go. Highlighters. You notice I'm leaving blushes for last because, I love blush. We know I love blush. Okay, so I have fallen in love with the J-Cat Beauty You Glow Girl highlighters. This is my favorite one, Moon and Back. There is Ray. It's all about how you put it on, Lisa. So this one took me out the very first time I put it on my face. Look at that beautiful peachy glow. They have so many different colors, they have so many different ones that you can get. I have them all, but I'm just showing you the one I like, which is Moon and Back. I have almost all of them because I lost my damn mind and bought a bunch. But I do love them. They wear really, really well. So that's one. Now, honestly, which one is this? No, this one. Now I might need to repress it soon, so I'm very delicate with it. But this is the Manny MUA. This is the one that's in Venus. First off, let's just give it a plus for the packaging. This one is trying to break off, so I'm not gonna do it. But this one is beautiful. Oh, it is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. Look at that shine on there. So, Manny coming hard. Manny is coming hard. He's coming hard his formulas are good. He's really he's slow, he's got it together. He is not having any problems with people. He's doing his thing and everything, and his products are really nice. So all that aside, he ain't hurt nobody. He doing his thing. Now, the other ones, this isn't the one I was looking for. Oh, this one. Okay. So Oh, is this it? Yep, this is it. Okay, that's it. Okay, this is a Becca. Now you can get this in the mini. I wouldn't suggest spending $38, but if you can get these, or if you can get them on sale, this is rose gold. Now it is super rosy gold, but on me and my complexion, it comes off as this beautiful rosy peach. So even though it looks super dark rose in here, on my skin, it comes off as this really darky, like this little peachy golden vibe on me. Now, I will say Becca has a really beautiful formula. They are worth it, but there's so many that you can get now. So you don't have to spend $38 for a Becca. I just happen to like this particular one, and I got it in something, a freebie or something. So it was even better. Because now I don't necessarily want to spend $38 on highlighters. I will. They really have to call me. I'm not the one. I'm not doing the whole. Oh my God, Becca, I gotta have all of them. They have to really be something that I'm like, okay, yeah, I want that bitch right now. This one right here, though, is gorgeous. This is the Catrice 3D highlighter, and this is in Warm Embrace. Angela Owens was talking about these, and I went and tried them out, and she was right. They are stunning. Look at this. They are beautiful, like $7.99. These are beautiful, wear beautiful on the skin. They don't, but the only thing is they don't have that many in the range. But if you can find one that you like, it's a really pretty color. They have really stunning colors. Now this was from Danny, and I had wanted it, but she sent it me. This is the Dior Glitz 02. I won't open it up because the reason why she was able to send it to me is because the peach one, which is the one I wanted, is is a little bit. It will fall out, but let me just show y'all what I like about it. I mean, it's the thing about the Dior ones that I'm finding is that they're gonna give you that very natural wet like glow. And so, and this is like $45, so it's not ultra expensive like some other ones are. So for a palette, that's not bad. It looks small, but you know, I can work with this. And look, if I hit pan, I'll feel like I've accomplished something. But I do like them because it has this very wet, very subtle glow. So when you use it, putting it on with a brush, it gives you this very natural. It blends so easily. It is like silk on the skin. But so is Manny. Let me just be real. So is Manny. So is J-Cat is baked, so it's a little different. So does the Catrice. Very silky on the skin. And that's what, you know, we want that. We want silky. We need silky on the skin, right? We need that. Okay, let me put these back. Next up, face palettes. As you all can see, I'm avoiding getting into the blushes. Actually, though, it's not because I don't think I bought that many this year. The blush apocalypse was last year, at the end of the year. So I slowed down on how many I bought this year, I think. I mean, last year, what did I buy? About 20 in 1 month? That was insane. I don't even have that much cheek, okay? It's just insane. Hold on, let me block my window. I have this new system in my room with the radiator heat. I keep my window open a little bit, but then I have a towel, a blanket to cover it, and then when I need to, I open it up to get some air. So let me get that out of here. So when I cover it, it gives me just enough air coming in without it getting too cold. Okay. So let's talk about the ones that I love, right? This is the best of. It ain't, oh, what did you buy, Lou? It's just the best of. So here's the best of what I bought this year. These are the face palettes. Yep. Okay. And I have a couple more that I kind of liking, but I just got them, so I can't count them. So I'm going to count this one, my high-end one. This is the Natasha Denona Bloom. And I have to say, it is everything people said it was. I wasn't like, oh, cream and dry. I don't want all that. But I've kind of gotten into this cream eyeliner blush thing. So these were lovely. So the one thing I do like is that it has the cover for the creams, because I was like, oh, that's not gonna work, but it does. And then this blush right here, everybody has talked about it, but like you said, light hand, everybody can wear it. So even though it does look very, very cherry, it's actually doable on almost anybody's skin. Now they have this glow cream base. I've never really used it, but I swatched it. But I love this one right here. This is just a really pretty highlighter. So all in all, now this one is this Glow Extreme. I'm not a fan of it. It's okay. It's a little more glittery, so I could see it being problematic with texture. So it has a little texture. But the other parts, the glow cream, the blush, and this really pretty one right there, it makes it worth it. It does make it worth it. Now, if y'all don't know I'm about to say this, y'all ain't been on my channel. Because for the last couple of months, I have been living for this Color Rain and Power blush highlighter duos. I have been living for these. They're just so pretty. Now, I already had her highlighter, so I already knew her highlighter formula was nice. But these are so pretty, and they just make life so easy sometimes. Sometimes you don't want to think too hard. And so I've been grabbing these a lot. Just, okay, blush and highlighter, I'm good. Blush and highlighter, I'm good. Blush and highlighter, I'm good. So that one is in Damage Control. I actually do want to get the other ones, but I've been like even though she's had great sales, I didn't buy them because I was like, okay, do you need them, Louise? Come on now. And so I'm trying to be more of a choosy buyer instead of just going, yes, get them all, get them all. But Damage Control is me because it's that peach. So if you have not tried them and they go on sale, now I didn't buy them on sale, I bought them when they first came out. It really is. The Power Collection is awesome. So if you haven't tried them, I would suggest going through them and finding the one that you like, because stuff like this really does make your life easier. You don't have to think, oh, which blush, oh, which highlight. And a good face palette I'm okay with. I thought I was off face palettes, but I kind of got sucked back in. Now this one surprised the hell out of me. You can still find this, I think, on the Nordstrom Rack site. I think they still have it on Lime Crime site, and it's on sale. But this is the Sun-Kissed Face Palette. I was surprised because this honestly is really good for somebody with medium to darker skin complexions, which is surprising because a lot of times these things aren't made for that. But this really has this bronzer is definitely for medium to tan skin. This is a much deeper blush, but of course, like we said, you can always have a light hand and get it on. But it's such a vibrant one. It really does look like something you will wear in the summertime. Like you've got a tan, you're looking really healthy. I know tanning isn't healthy, but fine, spray tan or whatever. And then the highlighters are really nice. This one is a little too gold for me, but I could see it being beautiful on somebody else other than me. Now it does have a little, this one does have fine micro glitter, so this isn't necessarily somebody with texture would necessarily look, but on someone with a little deeper complexion, especially since they have this bronzy one right here, you could put these two together and make this work, baby, work. Look, here you see. Okay, let's just have the inner corner conversation. And that's for other people who do that shit. But I'm just being real. I don't pull out like highlighters and think inner corner highlighter. I just don't, because my thing is this: if I got something this big and I'm trying to, and this gonna be my inner corner highlighter, that's a dumbass decision on my part. Because I'll be using this shit forever trying to, if I'm using it just on my inner corner. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. That's my thought process. And I don't think like that either. It's be like, no, not a, no. Mm-mm. Not to say that it doesn't make sense, but I feel like this. You're paying highlighter pricing for something that you need in an eyeshadow form, if that's what it's going to work for. So if it's something that, no, I get you, but I'll never do that. I get you, Lisa, and I know that's what people say, but I often wonder how many people actually do that. And I know some people do, but I feel like this. I don't want this big ass pan for an inner corner highlighter, because it's gonna take me forever if that's what I'm only using it for. Not to say that it doesn't make sense. In this particular thing, I'm okay, because the majority of this I really love. The bronzers I've been using, the blush I've been using, these two highlighters I've used, and this is kind of more like a glowy blush on me. So this is a glowy blush on me. So there's enough in here that I don't mind that if I don't ever use that thing, then I'm okay with it. I know, people do try to make that work, but I'm okay if it's just, okay, that one I ain't using. As long as the overall palette I'm good with and I really, really like, then I'm good with it. So that's face palettes. Hey, Only Jay. Yeah, yeah. Especially when you didn't pay full price for it. I mean, now, if I had paid full price for it, I might have a different thought process. But since I only paid half price for it, right, exactly. And see, here's the thing with that, with the purple and yellow and stuff. You pay 30 something dollars for something that if it was an eyeshadow, you might have paid 20 for. I wouldn't pay 20 for it, but at least it's a lot less, and that's more realistic. Cause how many people gonna use that damn purple and yellow shit on their cheeks? Oh, but even though now supposedly yellow blush is coming in, I saw Jay Kissa talking about that. It might be in with you, girl, but it ain't in with the rest of us real life people. And I like Jay Kissa, but I'm like, Jay, no, no, yeah, yeah. There's some yellow blush out there. Oh yeah. All right. So let's talk favorites. Favorites, right? I don't need to look jaundiced. Thank you. Oh, let me plug in my phone before we die. Hold on. Yeah, jaundiced cheeks is not my idea of looking cute. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, like getting like those in the different colors, because I have different colors in Wet and Wild, and but $2.50, not $38. Hold on. I mean, but come on, the color, jaundice color. All right, so let's talk blush. Right, but right. Right, for $2.50, cool. 38? Hell the fuck no. All right, there's 25 people in here. Y'all better start saying hello to me. Why is my... Okay, let me just say this. I'm about to get irritated with Pat McGrath because my stuff has not shipped yet. I don't know where my stuff is. So my first experience with Pat McGrath is not making me happy. So let's just go back to what I'm doing. Oh man. Well, at least I'm not as stuffed up. My congestion. I don't know. The same day that Latoya Moore did, and she got her stuff, and she in Indy. Oh my goodness, what's going on here? I gotta put on some night cream. Hi, Jean. Hold on. Right now, my nose is doing its own things. Oh, right, Shelly. See? See? Oh, it's gonna be one. Because it's gonna be overwhelming. Yeah. Yeah, luxury pricing, you need to have luxury customer service. How come when I say ain't nobody said hi to me, people always leave? I can't see you. You can stay in. But I'm just saying, if it's you in here, you might as well say hello. Okay, let me put on some night cream, and then we'll keep going into blushes. 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 Another one left. They're like, don't be demanding that we speak to you. We just want to look at you. Oh, y'all see how it's all inflamed around my nose, though? Oh, that's the thing about when you're sick and blowing your nose. When you're sick and blow your nose, it's just... Because I am not a Star Wars person, I don't care. But I do understand the love and everything, because Star Wars is iconic. I mean, it's iconic. It's just, just over the top iconic. I mean, just like ridiculous. But I do understand the love and everything that everybody has for it, how they're waiting for it to come on and everything. I get it. I get it. But it's just not my thing. So I'm like, good goodness, thank goodness it ain't, because, I ain't got to worry. I ain't got to worry about, dying for her. Okay, and now let me go in here. You know what's really sad? Nothing at all. Absolutely nothing at all. Absolutely nothing at all. Okay, so the ones that I really love this year. You know what's really sad? Here's the interesting thing. I have, one, basket for things. I have a basket of face palettes. I have a basket of bronzers. I have a basket of highlighters. I have 3 baskets of blushes. What does that say? What about me? 3 baskets of blushes. Oh, Disney ain't got no problem. Oh, Disney is serious. Disney is serious. 3 baskets of blushes, y'all. Okay, so here's the ones I want to talk about. Not too many, not too many, not too many. Because like I said, Blush Apocalypse was last year, so I wasn't as I didn't buy as many. I didn't buy as many this year. So let's talk about this first. This is the Milani, one of the baked blushes, but this is in Sunset Passione. And this is, they just came out with this color this year. And the reason why I like it is because most of the baked ones are really shimmery, you know, like Luminoso and all those, and I love them, even though I got rid of Luminoso. But this one is not shimmery. It's got a very small amount. It's very satiny, but I like the color because it's kind of like this bruisey, natural nudie color. You know, I like that bruisey, natural nudie color that you can have, like that broody, you know. It's like, it's a really nice, this is really good for like the winter time. I wear it all year though. I really like it because like I said, it's got this naturalness to it, but it's a little deeper, so I like this a lot. Next up are these, which is the Revlon cheek flushing tints. I found these on accident at Walmart. And this is my whole new love me some you know, cream products, creamy cheek products. And so this was really nice. This is the cheek flushing tint. This is like, it's pretty watery. So even though it comes on this thing, it's pretty watery. And then you can just shear it out and build it up to the way you want it. But it's really pretty. I loved it. I was wearing this a lot during the summertime because you could wear this like with just, you know, no makeup hardly. Like, especially like in the summertime when my skin is looking really good, looking really healthy. Put this on as this sheer tint and you got your makeup on, but don't nobody know. Just as like healthy flush on your cheeks. They have like 4 different ones. This is the one I'm just showing you all right now, which is Starstruck. But they have 4 different ones. But I really, really enjoy these. Not in the wintertime because, you know, you're going heavier. We heavy now. But in the summertime, these are perfect look on the cheeks. Next up in that vein, because I started getting into them, is ColourPop. I didn't know these Super Shock blushes were this nice. Who knew? They're gorgeous. Okay, if you have, that was so dramatic. If you have not tried them though, they are really nice. You know, and I was so surprised that I was gonna like them this much, but they are really nice. You know, you can just tap them on, use a stippling brush, whatever way you want to do it. But the color, they come on so nice. And they're just nice. And they have like a cream to powder kind of vibe to them. So they feel really good on the skin. And they have a softness, but they're not too creamy. You know, they're not like super cream blushes. So they're kind of like that hybrid, right between a cream and not quite a powder, which makes it kind of easier to work with. And you can just tap it on and then just buff it in. Looks really nice. Now, I found these and didn't know I was going to love them so much. And these I got at Marshall's or something. I don't know if you could still find them there. but these were the melting powder blushes. My problem was people were swatching them bitches and it was annoying me. So you can get them without them being swatched. They're really nice. This one is Ginger Peach. Rot here, which is Ginger Peach right here. And they have that cream to powder feel too. So, you know, you just put them on and just tap it on and move them around until you get that feel like you want. Good to use like if you tap it on and then use a sponge. Can you get it out, Louise? The only thing is they're kind of hard to open up. Not really if you do it right. Okay. Oh, yes, I want more of them. And then the one that really took me out and I didn't understand I was going to love it, which is this one, which is Spiced Peach, which is this color right here. Now, let's ask, like, why did you buy this, Louise? What were you thinking, Lulu? What was on your mind? And then I put it on my skin and it was glorious. It'd be nice if I could open it. How about that? Fucking long nails irritate me. So even though it looks so crazy in here, it's like this muddy ass color on here, but then you put it on your skin and it is glorious. Now my concern is, are they gonna last and not dry out? But at the TJ Maxx price, it's okay if it does. But it looks super muddy brown, but it's actually this beautiful nude color on your skin. So, and it just that bruisy color that looks so pretty if you do it right on your cheeks, because you can either err on the side of bitch who hit you, to the oh such a natural little flush. So you gotta play with them, because you can that could go bad really quickly. It could go bad really quickly. Yes, new blushes are beautiful. Oh, before I forget, I did mess around and didn't give y'all this one. Ooh. Okay. Even though this technically should have been in the face palettes, but it's all blushes, so we'll just do this. This is his Laura Geller Hollywood Blushing Baked Blush Trio. Oh, see, that's because it's new. Right? Now, the reason why I'm showing this, because I think you can still get them. I don't know, because Laura Geller, I don't know if she's going to go out of business or what, because I'm watching her. Because if she go out of business, I'm going to be buying everything when it goes on sale. Because she ain't had no real sales. The reason why I'm showing this is this is what took me to the whirly swirly dark side. And if you've been on my channel for a while, I had a video a while ago when I first started my channel that said makeup products that I just don't buy, and one of them is whirly swirly. However, she took me to the dark side on the whirly swirly, and I like her. So I'm showing this because this is a regular color, which is pink grapefruit, and it's a whirly swirly gorgeousness. Scott, now this is more of a, this has a little sheen to it, but the whirly swirly is gorgeous, y'all. The whirly swirly is gorgeous. It just works. It works, the whirly swirly. I always worry about whirly swirlies, in case you don't understand why. It's because I always feel they're going to be off balance. I always feel like I use something like that. Oh, is it? I always worry about the whirly swirlies because I feel like when you do it, you're not always going to get the right color, and one side is going to look different than the other. Now, I don't know if that, hi, Miss V, I don't know if that really happens, but that's in my head, and so that's my issues with the whirly swirly. Okay, and then finally, let's talk, because I'm telling you, blushes, I didn't buy a lot, or I'm forgetting a lot that I bought. I think I gotta be honest. I think that when it comes to blushes in 2019, I think that I am trying to say that I didn't buy them because, I'm trying to forget. Let's say, no, you didn't buy that many, Louise. You didn't buy that many. That's what I think is what's happening in my head. I definitely think that's what's happening, but I could be wrong. Is this butter blush that Miss Karen gave me? This is Copper Cabana. Now, y'all know how I feel about. If you don't know, let me tell you how I feel about Physicians Formula. I feel like Physicians Formula does not make things for people of color. And considering this is their darkest blush, I have to be correct on this. However, it is beautiful on the skin. I will say the butter, their butter formulation is very nice. And this is a very beautiful nude blush with a little sheen on it. So I really do like it. It really looks very natural on my skin and everything. Now, we did try the other one and it wasn't as dark. It didn't work on me that much. So they really need to work on this because I don't know what they think they're doing, but they're not good at it. So they're like, oh, but wait, we made stuff for people of color. Now, I don't like the smell of this stuff. I know people like the smell. I don't like the smell of it. I don't know. It smells like rotten coconuts to me. It smells like coconuts on the verge of being rotten to me. Does it? Am I just the only one who smells that? Because I'm telling you, it smells like coconuts on the verge of being rotten to me. Coconuts on. It's on the verge of being rotten to me. I'm just being honest. It's just being honest. See, Shelly agrees with me. I got an amen on that one. Only because I have this one, I'm good with it. Because I really do like the color. I think it's a really beautiful color, but it smells like rotten ass coconuts. Like right on the verge of rotting. Like the butter blushes. Okay, and that makes sense. But okay, I got you. Now, honorable mentions because they've just gotten into my collection. We will give an honorable mention to Karen again with the Cotton and Beauty Bakery has redeemed themselves with me to a certain extent. I'm still not going to buy them. With the Cotton Candy Champagne Blush Lighter Palette. It's better than I thought it was. It's a coconut. So I actually like it better. I'm be honest, Karen, I swatched and I was like, no, they kind of looking all the same, but actually they don't. So let's swatch them. So I was looking at them like, they look kind of almost all the same, but they really don't. So they kind of do, but they don't. And so I can work with them and I can see because when I was looking at, see, they kind of look right. So they are better for me. I admit this because they are a little deep. So these are deeper and these are pretty though. But I think it's beautiful. That's the only reason why I thought about getting it was because Emily Noel was talking about it. And I mean, she loves the hell out of this palette. But it is a beautiful sheen. It does have, once I put it on, it's glorious on the skin. So I'm going to talk about it. And I'm going to give Beauty Bakery their dap because we know I don't fucks with the bakery. I don't fucks with the bakery. And we're going to leave that right there. But I do like this palette. I might in 2020 I might buy something else from it. It won't be a lip color though. Never again. But I could buy something like this from them. The Cake Pops did me dirty and I still hold on to that. I'm still holding on to that feeling. So I'm trying to let it go, but it's still there. It's still in the back of my head. Right, exactly. Even brands that annoy me. I mean, because real honestly, I do want those Huda minis, the mini nude ones. I think those are cute. I want the medium and the rich. I swatched them. They're glorious. I wish they would make full size lipsticks too, because those things were pretty. We're not gonna go. Let's not go. Let's not start this rant again. Don't get me down that path again. But that's what really made me irritated. It wasn't so much it was besides the size of them, but they were really gorgeous. Wench. Okay, let me stop. Oh. See, Lana, so I think I'm gonna get those because I gotta be honest. I think they're gorgeous. I think I'm gonna get them. I might, cause what is it? They got the what? Oh, but you gotta spend $75. See, that's how they get your ass. Cause ain't no way I want to spend $75 at Sephora. Ain't no way I want to spend $75 to get $20 off. So let me think that through. $75. I put you at like almost 30% off. But you got to make it. See, okay, so I explained to somebody how this works. The medium is pretty too. Oh, the medium is pretty. So it's that they should just give you a percentage, but see, they want to force you to spend a certain amount of money, which is fucking annoying. That's the annoying part. It's like just give, but see, by doing that, here's what happens. And so I did the math for somebody. It's like they're hoping that you spend more because then the percentage goes down. Girl, now Besame, and I don't fuck with them because of them things too. Now I didn't pay full price for them, but that little set for $45 was ridiculous. That was even worse than the cake pops. Thank God I only paid like what 8 or 9. I mean, paid $8 for them because those were Avon samples. They were. They looked just like those old school Avon samples. They did. I was like, anybody who paid for that, they mad. They are mad. Yes, the metallics are ridiculous. Like I said, I swatched them all, and I was like, oh, you gonna have to get these. I mean, Huda, in the grand scheme of being annoying, she's low key annoying. You know what I'm saying? Huda is low key annoying. She isn't just ridiculous J Star, get on your nerves, shut the fuck up. No, Shane Dawson wearing makeup or annoying. She's not there. Because Shane Dawson wearing makeup is the most annoying ass shit to me that has happened in 2019 in the beauty community. I mean, I could take the Star Wars, right? I can take the Star Wars and Pat McGrath thing. I can take a lot of stupid shit, but that is the most annoying of 2019. Ooh, really? Right, right, exactly. So, I'm okay with a lot of her stuff. Okay, Huda. But, oh, really? Okay. Yes, I wish I still had them so I could show them to you, Miss V. I've since gotten rid of all of them. But you remember them old school Avon samples everybody used to get from the people, and it was like this little bitty piece, and they were made just like that, and they sold them for $45. They put them on sale for like, what was it, $9? It finally went down to like 80% off or some craziness. But that's what it should have been to begin with, because these things were this damn big. This big. It was truly like you were getting, right, it was $8. It was truly like you paid for a bunch of Avon samples. So anybody who paid $45, I know they were pissed about them. You know what? They annoyed me so much. I never used them because they were so tiny. Avon samples we never used either because they were so tiny. They were so annoying. So no, I wouldn't fuck with that shit. I was like, no. Yes, the tiny white ones. Yes, exactly. The tiny white ones. And they were made just like the tiny white ones with the whole, yes, people, yes. These companies be losing. Ooh, I done threw my shit. They ain't even your pinky finger, because they ain't even, and I need to get this damn thing cut off. The mm-mm, a hot mess. Hot mess. Man, you go, what the hell? My cream blushes are for the summertime, because cream blushes to me are about like summertime and being very minimal with your makeup, and then you just put on your little blush and you walk out. Is it just me? Because my cream blushes are not for the wintertime, for me personally. They are for, oh, let me do this. My eyes looking a hot mess. I think, I'm puffy and shit right now. But that's why, and that's how I got into cream blushes. I'm not gonna buy a whole lot because it's very seasonal, and I live in Chicago, so it ain't like it's gonna be hot for too long. But I love them for the warm weather. I got to work on this right here. No, I got to cut this off. She put this on too long. Hi, Vicky. I need to cut this off because I broke this nail. Oh, this is my regular nail though, but I'm cutting them down. I get them cut down every time I go get my nails done because they've been growing out a lot. I wish my hair grew as much as my nails did. Oh, while we are here, let me see, can I find it? I want to show y'all something, and let's see if I'm right. If I can find it again. Where did I put that? Is this the one? Yes. Okay. So, for the people who don't know, I've been on this quest to dupe Fenty gloss bombs. Yes, they do. They're very cooling on the skin. They do help with puffiness. It's very relaxing. It's just feel like, oh, 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 oh. And it does. Now, I don't necessarily use it to put on my products because some people say, oh, it pushes it into your skin more. It probably does because you're rolling it and it's pushing. But I just like the feel of it. Now, supposedly somebody said this will help with your 11s. However, I need to go get some alcohol so I can start micro needling again because I haven't honestly, I haven't micro needled in forever. I have got to get back on my micro needling. Yes, yeah. No, this one, no, this is just my jade roller. Micro needles, yes. Okay, so I have been on this quest to dupe the Fenty Gloss Bomb. And the reason why is because I just feel like I'm always hearing about this gloss bomb. Like, it's like the best. Like, there was never a gloss before the gloss bomb. Like, oh my God, there was never a gloss that looked good until the gloss bomb. So look what I found. So I have the Milani ones. And when I first got them, I said, these feel like the gloss bombs. And so this is in rosy bronze, and it's a little bit, now I will say the gloss bomb is a little bit rosier. So we're gonna, but let's see how they look on the lips. So here's the gloss bomb. And the reason why I don't like the gloss bomb is I think it's just a tad bit, it's too thick on my lips. But this one is similar, which is the Milani one, but it's not as thick on my lips. So here they are together. They are very, very close. This is called rosy bronze. So they are very close. Let's see how they look on the lips. Okay, let's go half and half. Let's see how they look. I have not used that yet, no. Okay, so this is the Milani. So rosy bronze is just a little bit darker, but not that much off. So the rosy bronze is just a little bit darker on my lips, but not that much off. And I was curious about that. Well, it's not even about the price, because Lord knows my dumb ass. Um, yeah, it might be just a little bit darker, but pretty much it's about the same color. Um, you know, my thing is like they acting like I'll pay for the Dulce Color ones. Of course, they always go on sale. I'll wait for lipstick day again to get some more of them. But I don't get me wrong. I don't think it's a bad thing. But it was just like everybody was like there had never been a lip gloss until she made these. Okay, I don't know about y'all, but I'm old enough to remember when we was running out buying the MAC lip glasses. Because if I'm not mistaken, is a MAC lip glass a gloss? I'm just asking a simple question. So, but I really hate overhyped things. And then it annoyed me. Rihanna's another one who got me on lipsticks because her lipsticks are overpriced. Her tube lipsticks are overpriced and it irritates me. Now, I haven't tried the liquid lipsticks and I'm off of liquid lipsticks anyway. Uh, no, not at all. So that's what I wanted to see. So that if you the Milani one's pretty much kind of dupe her. Um, I will say she has a better scent. Milani's don't really have a scent that much. Let me see. Like I can smell something today. They do have a slight scent, but not really. But it was like, cause her lipsticks. Thank you, Londa. If here's what I said when I really looked at them. First off, the packaging is not that great, and when you do the math, they're like half the regular size of a lipstick tube. So yeah, you're paying $18, but really you're paying 36 because you're not getting a full size lipstick. So you're paying they're half the size of a regular lipstick. So you're technically paying 36. So what they did was put it in their price point, but actually gave it a luxury pricing. Because at $18, that's MAC lipstick pricing. 18, 17, 50, $18 is MAC lipstick pricing for a full size lipstick. You know, if you're gonna charge $18, charge 22 and make it a full size if you want to make it a little bump it up a little bit. But to give up them $18 cheap ass lipsticks, when you really think about it, it's really a $36 lipstick. No, I'm good. I'm good. I was so irritated with them too. I was like, these little bitty ass cheap. And then that little cheap ass silver. Okay, let me get off of Riri before somebody comes for me. Cause what she got? She got the army, Riri's army or something. You got the beehive and the army or whatever. Their stands, you know. Oh, the puff, the puff, and her sticky bronze body shimmer. Remember, I don't know if they reformulate, but remember, why was everybody trying to act like it was so wonderful? But then we go, well, it's a little sticky. Sticky body oil is not good. Let's just talk about that. If I'm wearing some body shimmery stuff and it's sticky, there's a slight problem with it. And everybody tried to act like it was okay. And it's like everybody tried to act like the puff made sense. You couldn't see shit. You couldn't see a damn thing on their skin. I never saw anybody use that puff and you could see something. So they need to just stop it. Stop it. But that goes with the old hyped products and hyped companies that people will just try to, say that they're okay. No, that shit was stupid. It was stupid, and just being real, like we were talking about, was this the last night. The reality is that other than the foundation products, right? Other than her foundation products, really Fenty, her complexion products like the bronzer, people like things like that. People like the highlighters. The other stuff is And some of it is like stupid. The eyeshadows, folks is really trying to act like them eyeshadows is great, but you see she ain't came out with no more. Because everybody started going, these ain't that great, y'all. And so low key, people stopped buying them and looked at them like, nah, we good. And even though they don't notice that they didn't do no what was their holiday collection? What was their holiday collection? A bunch of that gold shit, right? Yeah, that's what it was. The trophy wife they put in a liquid highlighter or something like that. So I mean, like she need to come out with blush. I would be there for the blush. Stop trying to make everything a highlighter and make a blush. Damn, it ain't that hard. Okay. She could do cream blushes. She could do, I didn't even say cream highlighters because her complexion stuff is okay. This just the rest of that stuff. Stop it. No, you don't want it. Okay, y'all. So here we go. I wasn't going live, and now I've gone to. Oh, so was I on a right? That's my. You know what? That was my thing, Lisa. Y'all acting like y'all can't go to the Mac counter and get these colors. Really? I mean, I get it. It was like boom, she came out with it at one time, but there was a lot of decent stuff out there that you could find, especially Mac. I mean, they was just like under Mac been doing this shit forever. Cause that's where us black women started getting into higher end makeup was through Mac because they catered to all skin tones. And that was back in the 90s. But then because they put Rihanna's name on it. Oh my god! Now let's just be honest, she don't even own that company because like Mac was the shit. It was like we found out, black women found out about Mac, and it was like we have found our makeup mecca. Right, even if we look a little red, right? There you go. I always looked a little pale. But I'm an NC, what am I, NC 40? NC 37, right around there. All right, y'all. Let me get off of here and go back to sleep. Right. Mac has been doing it. That's why this whole thing with her this lip gloss, I'm like, I'm confused. Lip gloss was the shit for years. When everybody was not lip gloss, black women was living for some lip gloss for years. I mean, I would listen. Women wouldn't even wear lipstick, but they would go and get 17 different colors of lip gloss. I know women who wouldn't wear regular traditional lipstick because, ooh, that's just too much color. But they was running to the MAC counter and getting 17 different lip glosses. So this whole lip gloss thing is like, what? What? And then she threw out one or two colors. And man, you flip that little thing. Let me see which one I want. Let me see which one I want. I want O, because every black woman, every sister had O. Every sister had O. I done had Viva Glam. I done had Purr. I've had which ones do I have? I have Girl About Town. I mean, I was a lip gloss chick for quite some time. I mean, because everybody was. Don't get me wrong, I still have my lipsticks, but everybody had lip gloss. We was lip gloss was just on a comeback because lip gloss for a while was every lip liner and lip gloss. Londa knows that look because she loves it. I'm messing with you, girl. See, Pat McGrath is messing with my swatch party. I'm trying to do a swatch party with her and Bite Beauty, and she ain't playing right. I need her for next Wednesday so we can have our swatch party. Oh, people just fucking with me. and my plans. All right, y'all. My eyes are starting to water. I guess it's time to go. My body is saying, "Okay, bitch, if you're gonna go to work." But you always look beautiful, Londa. Just messing with you. Whenever I see your picture, I be like, "Look at Londa. You be giving the pooch, girl. You have that pooch going, girl." If y'all haven't seen her videos or her IG page, I got to start putting up some pictures like that though, cause I ain't put up a picture in forever or a video. I'm just really out of it. I got to get it together for 2020. I got to get it together for 2020. I was having a crisis. Not really, but I'm just saying that. I thought I should be like all of the YouTubers and be in crisis. I should have my. Can I have an end of the year crisis? Speaking of craziness on the YouTube, who the hell is Onision? And have you been seeing this craziness going on with him? I've been watching Sanders Kennedy because I don't watch him. I never even heard of this person, but I was watching because I am fascinated on the fact that this crazy ass man has this many followers, has been making this much money on these platforms. That says a lot about what. So should I do some crazy shit? Right? I am about to be a grandmother. Um, I mean, it's just like, so this is what pays on YouTube? This crazy shit? Because I've been seeing the stuff that Sanders Kennedy's been putting on. I'm like, why do people watch him? He's insane. And it's so ridiculous. I can't do that. I can't get on here like losing and shit and having a fucking meltdown. Okay, don't watch him, Londa. Go to Sanders Kennedy's page, his YouTube channel, and then you can see excerpts from his crazy shit, and you ain't gotta give him a like, a view. Something about he got in trouble with Patreon. I guess he was making a mint on Patreon, and they shut him down. And he's like, "I did not say my page." He has lost his fucking mind. But it's just the level of stuff he's doing, and it's like, are people really watching this shit? Right? He docked someone, and they was like, "Oh, okay, we getting rid of your ass." And but it was like the level of the crazy is insane to me. And I'm like, but he's a big YouTuber and people watch him. I get that they're saying that. Oh, I'm just playing. Right. I'll be the one that gets pulled down. Lou, they got rid of you. Let me tell you that. Oh, okay. Well, look for that because that's the only thing that's. I don't watch him that much anyway. I just so happened to see something. I was like, "What is this person? Why are they talking about?" And then supposedly Chris Hansen is coming for him about dealing with underage girls. Did y'all hear that? So that's the other thing is that he supposedly Chris Hansen is coming for him. Now let me say this. Right. Yeah, it seems like right. The people that's what I saw people talking about that he's trying to work on an insanity plea. The funny thing was I saw you talking about, yeah, I don't have any place to live. I'm living in the woods. Okay, just because they got okay, what does that mean, wife, husband? I'm confused about that. Just because you have um and everybody's like he's in his backyard, y'all. Because just because they shut down your Patreon right now, that hasn't stopped you from the money that you've already been making. And clearly he's been making a lot. So you are he's like, I gotta sell my computer. I saw some excerpts from I'm like, he is just doing the most. And I'm like, are people really believing this shit? Because he has been on here for a long time. Oh really? Interesting. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Okay. And then he shows some supposed divorce papers. It's a whole, I was just like, this man is insane. Why does he have followers? Why does he have subscribers? Many think he forced her to transition. Okay, did she go through the has she gone through the surgery, or just, she's, I'm just trans? Because I don't know. So really, wow. Why do they think that? That's interesting. Oh, just men's. Wow, that's interesting. That's very interesting. I mean, I get that this is business, but if that's, I don't know, can I go there? Really? Really? So he took some young girls over the state line so it would be legal in the state they were in? Wow. Okay, so he needs to be, yeah, okay. That predator shit ain't real. It ain't cool to me. Well, it ain't, okay, no, let me just be real. That predator shit means I'm, wow. Wow. And is he kind of young? Because he don't seem that old to me. Was he in his 30s? Was he in his 30s? That makes sense though, because the shit he's doing is insane. Okay, so he's the white R. Kelly, basically. He's the white R. Kelly. Oh, this damn thing is so gorgeous. Okay, so he's the white R. Kelly. Listen, if Chris Hansen is involved, you know the shit's real. Cause Chris Hansen coming for your ass. He is not playing. He is to catch a predator. Oh, these dang on things from Smashbox is gorgeous. Okay, before I go, let's just put this on one good time. I was gonna do my favorite face brushes, but they're dirty, and I just didn't want to have that. I didn't need that energy here. Somebody telling me how I needed to wash my face brushes before I showed them on camera. So, I just didn't need that energy in my life. Let's play with this before we go. I just didn't need somebody coming on here talking about, oh my God. So I'm using the middle one, which is called Planet Out. Ooh, do y'all see that? Now, of course, I've just put on my nighttime skincare, so now I'm fucking it up with this. But ooh, she cute, y'all. Let's put the highlighter on, see how the highlighter looks since I've already fucked up everything. Let's just go and put the highlighter on. The goldy highlighter. Oh, snap. I'm gonna tie this stuff off in a minute. Oh my God, that highlighter is gorgeous. Okay, I need to get off of here. I've gone wrong. That damn. Right, you're right, Shelly. They're weird because it's like, obviously, I like them. I've used them. I'll show face brushes at some point before the end of the year, but I mean brushes. Do y'all see that glow right there? Shut your mouth. That glow is everything. 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 And I'm so glad I paid half price for her. Cause she was only $14.50. mm. I'm looking at her over here and it's just like Glow City, baby. It's Glow City. Okay, let me get off of here. I'm starting. I can already feeling this could go south because I'm at that point where I'm a little slap happy, I'm a little tired, and we know that at that point anything could come out of my mouth. Anything can come out of my mouth. It goes down at that moment. So I'm gonna do the right thing and I'm gonna sign off before this shit goes south and south. Cause we know it will just be, it won't go north, it won't go east, it won't go west, it will go south. So thank you all for hanging out. Thank you all for hanging out with me in the middle of the night. I do appreciate y'all time. I do appreciate y'all time. You all have a great night. It's been a good night. Livemas, I still made it in on day 11. So I am still on point for my month of lives. I didn't think I was going to make today, but I actually did. So it was an awesome night. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. Appreciate you.